Hustle Magnus is coming to you live from Detroit, Michigan, folks.
It's about that time, y'all.
We're live in Motor City.
Stunting ass niggas out right about now. Nigga always lying about what's in his goddamn pocket. Knowing for itself. He ain't got no real work. Nigga straight picking pennies out his motherfucking piggy bank. Niggas penny bitches. I think piggy bucket. Like some little kids. Oh, man. You never see hundreds. Fish your eyes on this. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. Look at little man, get that out your hand. You say you're ballin' and you count mama second hand. But a chop check, that ain't shit. You wanna see some ballin', nigga, feast your eyes some days. Get a J-Bow, I'm getting plenty dough. D4 for life, nigga, I'm never broke. I'm on a mission, dog. And if I get that whopper, get out my way, motherfucker. J-Bow gon' pop ya. Cause you tellin' tales, like chip your shit is style. I revealed your secret, the nigga, oh well. I'm a giant, and you a fucking ass. All against me. Niggas penny bitchin', I think piggy bucket. Like some little kids. Oh, man, you never see hundreds. Fish your eyes on this. I ball a holic till I think I eat bitch. I ball a holic till I think I eat.
Fans ready for Star of the City.
And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 185 pounds.
Yo, baby, don't you wanna ride with a goat? Got these bitches looking at me with a whole lot of hope. I'm just hoping that it turn into a whole lot of dope. Cold on a bitch, no coat. What you niggas gon' do? I'm showing up without a crew. Stomach growling, now you motherfuckers looking like food. Camouflage in the hood, everywhere I go, I'm good. Nigga, don't play yourself straight to that wood. Nigga, it's levels. Hard dark as fuck, I'm a devil. I'm with the shit, I'm a rebel. Man, I got killers, no cameras to show what you wanna play catch with my niggas, they throw it. Nigga, I promise I feel like the GOAT. You niggas be drowning, can't get on my boat. Man, I come from a hood where them niggas don't make it. They don't give a shit, nigga, we had to take it. Fuck.
Star of the City looking to get a victory over G-Bo of D4DUB. And we're gonna get things rocking and rolling here, folks.
Is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
And it is indeed a treat to be here once again for Final Fuel. I'm your host. Why do I always say host? I'm your host, Burbank O'Reilly. A Star of the City comes out with a jumping suplex. And we're getting ready for a showdown here in Detroit, Michigan, where the fans are here in a high-capacity crowd of 9,616. G-Bo of D4DUB making his way outside of the squared circle. And we're getting this one underway, folks. Both wrestlers with an impressive resume thus far in the Hustle Magnets Federation. Shout out to all you Federation and Federales out there. Be on the lookout for a big-time match versus Alex Cruz and Diesel the Magnificent. That's going to be an Intercontinental Championship match for the Hustle Magnets IC title as G-Bo takes another trip around the world outside of the ring. Maybe I should get some type of play-by-play, a typo shirt that says Hearse, but we meant hustle. G-Bo with the big fist of fire to Starofdacity. We're live in Motor City, folks, for Final Fuel. Starofdacity just playing Ring Around the Rosie with G-Bo of D4DUB. G-Bo of D4DUB straight out of Pearl River, Mississippi. Been a slight threat here in the Hustle Magnets Federation. Both men quickly to make names for themselves, and it seems as if having a bit of a showdown in the ring is both men sending each other over the ropes. And the fans aren't having it with G-Bo of D4DUB. He has not been a fan favorite here in Hustle Magnets Federation. Starofdacity, another premier athlete with a holding knee, finishing with a fisherman suplex, excuse me. Top of the turnbuckle, coming down with that axe handle. Or maybe we should just call it a turnbuckle here in Hustle Magnets Federation, since I always seem to say it like a typo. G-Bo of D4DUB's head bouncing off of that Hustle Magnets outside ring mat. And another holding fisherman suplex by Starofdacity. Wrenching that elbow and arm from G-Bo of D4DUB. And we've yet to see the doors of that ambulance open just yet, folks. But don't you move a muscle, because I'm sure we'll get there. As Starofdacity delivers a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex to G-Bo of D4DUB. Starofdacity trouting around the ring, spreading positive energy to the Hustle Magnets Federation, but leading back with a negative swat of the sledgehammer. Oh, and breaking the skull of G-Bo of D4DUB's head on the edge of that sledgehammer. That handle of that hammer went straight to his noggin. No good with the third try of that fisherman suplex from Starofdacity as G-Bo of D4DUB looking to take things back into the ring. And here we go, folks. An entryway of an exit, as those ambulance doors have now been opened. Front row fans getting a bird's eye view of this assault from Starofdacity to G-Bo of D4DUB. I'm your host, Burbank O'Reilly, and we do thank you again, folks, for tuning in to Final Fuel. And as we are still in the early years, early lifetime, the early days of the Hustle Magnets Federation, we do recommend that you be sure to subscribe on YouTube to Hustle Magnets. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Hustle Magnets Gaming. Shout out to all you Hustle Magnets Federation and fellow rallies out there. And there is a sweet lineup of Hustle Magnets merch if you want to check out that Hustle Magnets, real life Hustle Magnets gear that you can find in the Hustle Magnets merch page, powered by Streamlabs. We'll be sure to include a link in the description as G-Bo of D4DUB delivers a beautiful super kick to the face, and Starofdacity responds with an over-the-back suplex. And this has been a wonderful showdown between these two athletes as Starofdacity, Starofdacity, not shitty, folks, Starofdacity, as Starofdacity showcases his wrestling maneuvers from wrestling school. G-Bo of D4DUB looking to relocate and maneuver and reverse, but the only way to win is by putting your opponent in the back of that ambulance. As Starofdacity reverses with a dropping jaw dropper. And we do thank all of the Hustle Magnets Federation for tuning in to Final Fuel tonight. G-Bo of D4DUB, an assault with a steel chair, leading with a thundering kick. G-Bo of D4DUB out of Pearl River, Mississippi, making his way onto the top of that medical unit, folks. Exploding off top, but miscounting as he misses with that dive off the top of that ambulance. Star of the City, a late responder, still able to get an edge as he's calling this one game, folks. And what does Star of the City have planned for G-Bo? And the trickery continues as Star of the City continues to play mind games. Both men in a tie-up. Star of the City responding, sending G-Bo of D4DUB off the top of the medical unit. And jumping off in that case. Fans in attendance here in Detroit, Michigan, loving this energy from both fighters. Two big-time athletes here in the Hustle Magnets Federation. Be sure to subscribe, folks, to Hustle Magnets and never miss any of this Final Fuel action. I am your host, Burbank O'Reilly. And a third time's the charm as Star of the City delivers a beautiful fisherman suplex to G-Bo of D4DUB. Scratching the eyes as Star of the City loads up G-Bo in the back of that medical unit. Could this be it, folks? G-Bo of D4DUB using his strength. One door closed. Here we go, folks. Can Star of the City capitalize? Can G-Bo hold on, folks? Here we go. Pearl River, Mississippi, holding on by a thread, folks, and the match continues as G-Bo escapes out of that medical unit. And we're headed back into the middle of the squared circle. Beautiful suplex from Star of the City. Lining him up, but that's no good as G-Bo fights off. I done called him G-Bo, G-Po, Repo, and Depot. G-Bo of D4DUB reverse over the back with that knee gouge to the eye. Assault with the chair, and G-Bo of D4DUB. We ought to be on the lookout for that penny pincher, folks. Star of the City looking to hit that stargazer. And another beautiful suplex to G-Bo. This has been an outstanding match, folks. Outstanding. And we've got blood drawn as Star of the City is annihilating G-Bo with those chair attacks. Over the ropes goes Star of the City. G-Bo able to shake off that assault from Star of the City, getting thrown off the top of that medical unit. And could we be looking at the penny pincher here, folks? Could this be it? G-Bo with another big knee of fire to the eye of Star of the City. Crowd calling for another round from the Pearl River, Mississippi veteran. Weighing out his options. Looking uphill. Has Star of the City in the back of the medical unit. Could this be it, folks? One door halfway closed as Star of the City bleeding out of that right eye. And the match continues as Star of the City with the never say die attitude. And this has been one hell of a Final Fuel, folks. Shout out to you folks out there in YouTube land watching us live here in Detroit, Michigan. Beautiful kick from G-Bo. assaulting his target with those steel chair shots. And when does a guy say enough is enough? As Star of the City has been left bleeding here, still able to muster up enough juice to put G-Bo of D4DUB in the back of that ambulance. And that's the heart of Star of the City. Could this be it, folks? Could this be it? The greatest comeback in Hustle Magnus Federation history. Not just yet, says G-Bo. And a strange change of events is Star of the City has him in that submission move, leaving G-Bo of D4DUB tapping on the outside of that squared circle. Absolutely treacherous match we're watching here, folks. We have blood drawn, tables, ambulance. And G-Bo looking to wrap things up here at Final Fuel. Star of the City holding on by a thread in the back of that medical unit, but folks, the heart of the Star of the City. And here we go, folks. Big time slam to the back of G-Bo that places him in the back of that medical unit. The fans are in a frenzy. One door closed. Could this be it, folks? And Star of the City showing things up here at Final Fuel. And with the victory here, he'll be facing Alex Cruz for that Hustle Magnus IC title. We do thank you folks for tuning in to Final Fuel. I'm your host, Burbank O'Reilly.
Don't you wanna ride with a goat? Got these bitches looking at me with a whole lot of hope. I'm just hoping that it turn into a whole lot of dope. Code on the